Welcome to the Project Chino's Chaos Nightly build things that are new, changed, or different in some way. Let's get started. Everything goes just about as expected here, apart from the HP gain that would normally happen when boyfriend throws, or rather reflects Whitty's enhanced sharpnel. For reference, I will be comparing the current version of PCC Nightly to its animation. Here is what I'm referring to. Another small thing to note is that outside of the Big Bang part of Ballistic Whitty vs boyfriend, girlfriend just peacefully exists throughout the whole song. See for yourself. For comparison, in this build, Accelerant is playable and missing a few things. For starters, the robot's updike summons a few moments after the beginning are not present, which means when Whitty goes to dodge the lasers, which the laser notes and sounds are still present. By the way, he's basically dodging nothing. Another thing that people may have missed at first, but caught later on is that updike's icon is missing and replaced with a placer holder representing the game's engine, Hark's Flixel. Comparing to the animation, Updike's confidence after his bot companions come in is missing completely in this build. Additionally, although Updike does shoot his gun at Whitty, this stops near the end of the song. Updike also has no reaction to Whitty firing back at Updike. Speaking of, Sunday giving Whitty the gun during her part of the song is missing, so it basically looks like Whitty was strapped all along. Additionally, Sunday's effect when she screams is missing. Near the end, when Whitty does his final vocal, I think it's possible to see Updike reacting, similar to the animation. In this build, the entirety of Boyfriend vs Chera is missing, essentially turning the fight into a almost interactive Friday Night Funkin' challenge. I say challenge, because whether this was intentional or not, the health bar never raises when successfully hitting a note, making the song extremely stressful, making you ensure you miss as little notes as possible. Comparing to the animation, Chera never once changes. You will never see them do anything other than sing in all four poses. For comparison, check out the animation here. The ending to the mod build, as you may have guessed, is missing entirely. Other than that, the dialogue, the moving background, and the small little detail in Chera's knife are all present in this build. For those who may not have noticed, on Chera's left node sprite, you can see a reflection of boyfriend on the knife. Regardless if this was on the original Chera sprite or the one Chino's animated and team made, it's a really good detail to have. To finally wrap things off, I noticed something was different about this specific song, so I recorded it anyway, and after having played it, I can say that there are some differences. Mainly, it's the vocals that are different. Take a listen. Also, Whitty has a new sprite specifically for this song. Instead of using Whitty with color changes, he straight up looks like he sniffed a line of snow cane before singing this song. This is it for Project Chino's Chaos nightly build. Everything I went through, everything I played, was all in the build's first version. More changes and new things will come later on as it updates. Also look out for the main build too. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more beep boop and other content and stuff. Goodbye.